Ready? Where's the goal from there? Go. I see the water break, another life is at stake. Cries of joy can be heard, another one for the birds. I often feel it's alive. Come on, step inside, another mix. I am to feed these eyes.
Over the first few weeks and later in the series, we'll be discussing Eagle racing products, in particular sprint cars, Formula 500s and speed car racing, and there's a lot of these chassis starting to get out there into the marketplace. Eagle Motorsports are the official naming rights sponsor for the Formula 500 Speed Week series, which is coming up over the same period that World Series Sprint Cars has its Speed Week as well. And another one of these superstar young Victorians, there's so many good young racers in Victoria, is James Arenosi. And James, 20 years of age, joins us from Victoria right now. Great to have you on the program, James. How are you, mate?
Thanks heaps for that, Wade. Yeah, I'm really good, thanks.
Mate, Batesford. Where is Batesford in Victoria?
It's about 10 minutes out of Geelong.
So that would make you a Catters fan.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta love the Cats.
Yeah, they have been pretty good, although you did lose your glamour player, but didn't slow you down much, did it?
No, we're still in there, just.
Now, James, does anybody ever tell you that you look a bit like Chad Kroger from Nickelback, or is it just me suggesting that?
No, I've never heard that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might want to use it to your advantage, mate. The chicks might dig it. Now, you're racing. You're into your 4th year with Formula 500s. They're just a gun division. Why do you love racing them?
It's a really good class. It's really developed even since I've started racing 500s. It's just getting bigger and they're getting faster as well, and it's a really competitive class. It's just good to be amongst everyone.
Mate, great looking car. The Australia 2 with the West Coast trailers on the side. Of course, the Aussie title was held at a circuit that is your favourite last year.
Yeah, I love Lang. It's just a really fast track, and it's when it's hooked up, it's real quick and competitive. There's 2 wides, even 3 wide racing. It's just really good.
Mate, we're getting some a look at, I think, from Lang, actually, some of the shots that we're looking at the moment. I've actually did a few laps around Lang once in a, I use the term loosely, a celebrity race. Jetco down the side of your car. Stephen Bell, what a great man for Formula 500 racing that guy is.
Bell is really good for the 500 class from the motors that he does to helping out with like even little bits and pieces set up of the car. If you ask him, he'd always help out. He's just a really good part of the class, and it's good to have someone like him in the class.
Absolutely. Mate, the Eagle Formula 500 Speed Week series this year is going to be as wide open as it ever is. Now, without Matt Brown and without that pesky American coming down to give you guys a hiding, there's really an opportunity for someone like you to step up and get a big win here.
Yeah, there's still a lot of very tough competitors out there, even without Matt Brown and the Americans. So yeah, you just got to give it your best. Really, everyone's racing to win. So if you can keep it straight for all the 7 nights, then hopefully you should be in at the end.
We're looking at some of the series sponsors here. Of course, West Coast Trailers, one of your sponsors, also involved in the series itself. Dairy Cleaning Services, R&R Contracting, Eagle Chassis, Azus Print and Design. It's amazing. You guys actually do 7 rounds. You make the World Series blokes look like we're lazy.
No, well, you really couldn't do it without all these sponsors that help out. Without their support, there wouldn't be such a series like this. So it's really good to have people like that a part of the series, especially West Coast Trailers. He's helped me out a lot throughout the years, even through junior classes. So it's really good to have him a part of the series as well.
Mate, your family's involvement, of course, is pretty widespread in this series. Your brother Brandon does a fair bit of the PR. We've got a very detailed information list here, lots of cool stuff for me to read out. He's obviously a bit of a gun.
No, he's really good. He's helped out. We've even got our own website now up and running, so you can get onto that. Yes, he's just really good. He's done a few car designs this year, and they've come up really good. Even he's done mine this year, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, you couldn't do it without the family support. They're just a big part of my racing and our team, and yeah, we're just really proud of it.
www.formula500speedweek.com. Plenty of information. You can also Twitter as well, at Formula 500 Speedweek. So sounds like Brandon's got it absolutely all going on. Mate, what's the plan? You going to win this sucker or what?
That's always the plan. You just got to, stay straight for the 7 nights, like I said, and hopefully you'd be there at the end. It's really competitive, so you just got to do what you can, really.
Mate, it looks like you came straight out of junior sedans into formulas. Is that the way it worked?
Yeah, I started off in juniors. We always went to the Classic, me, the old man, the family, watching sprint cars, and juniors were there one day, so I know that it all just developed from there, really. I wanted to get into juniors, and then from juniors it was 500s racing, and yeah, it just looked like a really good class to get into, and it's lived up to the expectations, that's for sure.
Someone else who deserves a huge rap for being one of the best, most high-profile and professional believers in your category is Gavin White. Man, that guy does a great job for you people.
No, he really does, and he's been a part of the series for a fair few years now, which is good. You got to have people like that in the sport as well. So he's done really well.
Now, have you put your hand up for the Rising Star program this year?
I was actually lucky enough to be a part of that in the junior days.
Excellent.
I went up there a few years ago, which it was really beneficial. It was really good to be a part of. So I haven't this year, but if anyone wants to get a part, it's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to hear that too, mate. Of course, Belly is the secretary. I find that really hard to believe that Mr. Terrific, can he actually type, can he, or take notes or anything? I'd be a bit surprised about that.
Yeah, he's not too good with his grammar, but he does all right as a secretary, actually.
Yeah, I think it might be Mrs. Bell that does the great job. Either way, mate, it's going to be a fantastic year ahead. I'm looking at the dates here. Premier Speedway Warrnambool, Simpson Speedway, Mortlake Speedway as well. Throw in Borderline Speedway Mount Gambier, Western Speedway in Hamilton, man, and Lang, the awesome little Lang. So some great racing coming up for the Formula 500 Speed Week. You're going to do an awesome job. I get the feeling, mate, this could be your year. What do you reckon?
I'm always hoping for that. There's some really good tracks, and we're a part of the sprint cars as well this year, which will be really good, even for the spectator point of view. To actually see 500s go around, that will be a big part of the series, which will be good.
Excellent, mate. Thank you so much for your time. Bad luck about the Catters, mate. The West Coast Eagles are going to do you again like they did in 92 and 94, mate. And you do look like Chad Kroger from Nickelback, all right? Just saying. Have a great Christmas, mate. We'll see you on Speed Week, eh?
Cheers. Thanks heaps for that.
Good on you, James. James Arenosi. He does. I reckon he looks like Chad Kroger from Nickelback. Don't you reckon, Sammy? No. So it's just me. Apparently I'm drunk. Anyway, thanks to Eagle, wonderful supporters of the Formula 500 Speed Week. Now, my list, looking through, scanning through, coming up next will be, there it is, page 2, Pico. We're going to talk to the great man from Murray Bridge, Pico, about the Tim Crouch Memorial last week. Stick around, all right? Because what else have you got to do this better? Thursday Thunder.